everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician for 14 years. So this is technically my part 2 Sephora Spring Sale haul video. It is the new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Party collection. So there are 4 new items in this collection, and then they reintroduced some of the original items, and they all called it Pillow Talk Party. So I picked up the new Dreams Luxury Palette, which is, it's Pillow Talk Dreams. I picked up the Multi-Glow Highlighter, and this is in the shade, I keep forgetting the name, it's called Dream Light, and this is the one for medium skin tones. So it's more of like, you know, gold and rose gold tones. I am wearing it today. It looks beautiful on my skin. I wanted to pick up the other one too, which was called Romance Light, which is more like pinks and lavenders for lighter skin tones. But I could not get my hands on it. It was sold out everywhere. So I picked up this one, and I was a little bit hesitant, but it worked out fine. And the other new product that they introduced is a new shade of their Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. And this is in Dream Pop, and it is a berry brown. I am wearing it today. I am wearing this collection all today. Everything that I'm wearing color-wise, besides my bronzer, is all the Pillow Talk collection. So if you want to see how I created this look, let's head into my demonstration video now, and then I will meet you guys after, and I'm going to go over all these products and do some swatches. So I see you in a minute. Hi everyone, and welcome to the try-on of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Party products. So I have already applied my base, and I've used my #1 de Chanel foundation, and I am in the shade B30. And I did conceal a little bit around here on my nose because I do have a dry patch right here from allergies. But I want to tell you guys something. I have gotten completely rid of my perioral dermatitis. I can't talk. Perioral dermatitis. I have not had a breakout or a flare-up for my perioral dermatitis for the last month now, and I can narrow it down to one product. I've been trying out new skincare, which I will reveal to you guys soon, and it totally cleared up my perioral dermatitis, and I'm super, super happy about it. So I've applied my base, a little bit of concealer. I haven't done any bronzer or blush because I always save that for after I do my eyes. So we're gonna go into the Pillow Talk Dreams palette. Here it is. Now with Charlotte Tilbury palettes, there is a way that they would like for you to use them. So you have this lighter shimmer shade, which is called the #1 shade. It's a priming shade. And then you have this lighter matte shade, which is your enhanced shade, which goes in your crease. And then you have your smoke shade right here, which is always like the darker color. And then you have I think this one is called like a super pop. So this is like a eyeshadow topper that just pops, and it's super shimmery. It's sort of a chunky glittery. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow the rules and I'm gonna start priming my lid. But first I do wanna put a highlight because these shades are too dark for a highlight, and I always feel like I need a highlight. So I am going to go into the new Pillow Talk highlighting palette. This is called the Multi-Glow, and I'm going to choose this shade right here for my highlight shade. So let me find my brush for that. I don't want like a necessarily like gold shade, but I want something that's, you know, a little bit more in tone with the colors of this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my brow bone. And that's what I like about this highlighter. It looks like it's probably going to be too dark for me as a highlight right now, but you can use these as individual shades. You can use these two in the middle as a blush. You can use them as eyeshadows. You know, you can play around with it. So I originally wanted the Romance Light one, but it's sold out everywhere, and I can't get my hands on it. I tried. I would get both of them if I could, so I can compare the two of them, but I just could not get my hands on it. So we applied that. Now I'm gonna go into that priming shade, the priming shade right here, which is the lighter of the two shimmers, Well, this one is actually like a shimmer. The other one is more of like a chunky eyeshadow topper. So I'm going to apply this pretty much mostly all over my lid here. And that's what they instruct you to do. Now, this is, you know, pretty creamy shade. I really, really like it. It's not stiff or hard to apply to the lid, and I haven't had any fallout so far with it. But as you can see, it's just pretty sort of like a very light rose gold, I want to say. Very light. Okay, so next I'm going to go into the enhanced shade, which is the lighter of the two mattes here. This is kind of like, I want to say it's almost like a pink peach matte, and this is more of kind of, it almost looks like a brown berry matte, but these have more of like a warmer peachy hue to them. All right, so I'm going to take my crease brush here, and we're going to take this into my crease. I'm kind of scared that it might be a little bit too dark, but I'll apply it lightly. These are very blendable, and you can, you know, build them, and you can blend them out real easily from what I've noticed. So I've only swatched these on my hand just to see the colors, but I have not actually applied them to my eyes yet. So I was kind of scared. I was thinking that this might be a little bit too dark for me, but I think this would be more of an evening palette for me versus a daytime palette. So I'm going to do the same thing over here on this eye. But I'm just going back and forth in my crease here with this shade. And if you prefer, you know, a darker, more pronounced crease shade, you can definitely build this up. It's actually very easy to blend, like I said, and apply to the skin. It's just really blending in beautifully. Okay, so let me take a look here. I guess I could wear this during the day too, if I wanted like something a little bit more dramatic. It's really pretty. Yeah. All right, so let me blend that up a little bit more. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into the smoke shade, which is sort of like this berry brown color right here. And I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of my eye. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the Pillow Talk eyeliner and line the outer corners of my upper and lower lids or eyes. And then I'm going to smoke them out with the smoke shade. Okay, so I'm going to take this and put this a little bit on the outer corner or outer V of my eye here. Super pretty. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. If you guys can hear some drilling going on in the backyard, we're having some work done to the house, and they're working outside. So I apologize for that. I think they're almost done. Okay, I'm just making sure it's even here. Now you don't have to follow the rules. I just wanted to follow the rules with how they have this set up with the palette. Just to see what the look would look like on me. Okay, so I am gonna do a little bit of blending here in my crease. I got that shade up there a little bit. Okay, so far, this is the look. Okay, so I am gonna go in with the Pillow Talk eyeliner. This is such a pretty shade, guys. I have been loving it. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna line the outer and outer corners of my lash line on the top and bottom. So this is like a berry brown color. Almost kind of like, it almost is like burgundy-ish. It's very creamy, easy to apply to the eyes. I don't usually I don't usually do a full line of eyeliner across the top of my lid because it makes my eyes look a little bit too heavy. So I just usually stick to the outer corners of my eye. My eye's tearing. Allergies. Eek. I was worried that this eyeliner wouldn't be like too red to where it would make my eyes look like I had like really bad allergies or hay fever, but it doesn't. It really intensifies the blue in my eyes. Okay, so that is it for the liner. And I will swatch all these for you at the end of the demo here. Now I'm gonna go in with that smoke shade again. And that's this darker matte. And I'm going to blend the liner out into my lower lash line. Okay. And I'm not worrying about this being perfect because I'm gonna clean it up with my concealer. So in case you guys didn't listen to the first part of the introduction of this video, I searched everywhere for these items, but I really wanted to do the Beautiful Skin foundation for this video. I could not find my color anywhere at Sephora or online. I'm for neutral. I got a sample of it and I tried it on my skin. For neutral looks like the perfect color, but is completely sold out of everywhere. A lot of the Charlotte Tilbury products are sold out, like their foundation, the Beautiful Skin foundation. A lot of the Pillow Talk products are sold out, like the collagen lip bath, just a lot of it. It's like, well, for the Sephora sale, it seems like people went crazy, but it's also sold out on her website too. So, all right. So now what I'm going to do is let's do the pop shade. Sorry. So I'm going to take my finger into the pop shade, which is this it's a chunky sort of like rose gold color. And I like this applied with my finger versus with my brush. So I'm just going to pop that right here. Sort of in the center. Now this, if you don't blow it off, it will fall out because it is sort of like that chunky glitter. So I don't really notice this giving me much of a pop, to be honest with you. But it is really pretty. Okay. So there's that pop shade. So I'm going to go back into that prime shade and I'm going to put it back into the inner part of my eyelid here. Okay. All right. So I'll be back in a second. I'm going to clean up my eyes and then we'll do our cheek products and then we will do our the mascara. So see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back, guys. So I applied my bronzer and I did my brows and I cleaned up underneath my eyes, powdered. So now we're gonna go into the Pillow Talk blush. So this is the original Pillow Talk blush. So you have your shade, your blush shade here on the outside, and then you have your cheek pop right here. So they say that you're supposed to go around the outside and apply this to your cheeks and then apply the pop shade to the apples of your cheeks. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I originally thought this would be a pretty highlighter, but I want to test the new Pillow Talk highlighter on my cheeks. So let's go into this and test it out on me. I haven't tried it yet, so this is a first impression. So I'm going to take my blush brush right here, and I'm going to swirl it here on the outside. So they do have a couple of shades of the Pillow Talk. So this is the original Pillow Talk, and then they have the Pillow Talk Intense. The Pillow Talk Intense is for the, medium to darker skin tones. And on me, I think it would look a little bit more bronze. This is sort of like it's kind of like a brownish nude, but let's apply it and so you guys could see. I tried it on my hand at Sephora, and I was like, I wasn't so sure if, I was gonna like this or not. So might be too light, but it's supposed to be like a really pretty nude blush, and that's the way it's appearing so far. It is pretty. Okay, so it just gives you like a nice natural flush of the cheeks. I don't know if you guys like notice this about like when you look at the Charlotte Tilbury models and stuff, they all have like these super like, gleaming, glowing cheeks because they use a lot of highlighter, and that's just not my thing. I don't like a lot of highlighter. I don't like that super dewy, glowing, luminous look to my skin because I have a lot of texture in my skin. And what happens is when you use things that are super intense with, luminosity with highlighters or luminous foundation, powders and all that stuff, it enhances texture in the skin. So I am going to pop some of this pop shade onto the apples of my cheeks. So this blush does have, it looks like a matte, but there is a slight shimmer to it. Okay, so there's the Pillow Talk blush. Very pretty. I do like it as a first impression. So now let's go into the Pillow Talk. It's called, Multicolor Glow, and this is in the shade called Dream Light. This is the one for like medium skin tones. So I'm going to just swirl my brush in all of the colors and we'll apply it to the apples of my cheeks here. And I'm just going to do it very light-handed because this is very pigmented, okay? And I'm probably going to dust it a little bit on my hand. Well, it's not very pigmented. It's an intense highlighter, okay? So I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks here. Oh, that's very pretty. It is very intense, that's for sure. Yeah, you don't need very much of this. Unless you like that intense highlighter, you can apply it a little bit more. It's really pretty. It's actually not as dark as what I thought it was going to be. Okay, I'll just swipe a little bit and apply it down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow. Maybe not, I don't really like it for the bridge of my nose, but on top of my cheeks, it's really pretty. And I think this would be really pretty in the summertime when I have more of a glow. It's kind of hard for me to like really see it. But yeah, it's actually not too dark for me. I can actually get away with this. Really, it's really pretty. It's not as intense as what I had been seeing people apply it. I've been watching videos of these highlighters, and I noticed like when people were applying it, they were applying like too much and it was like a heavy hand, which you can easily do this. I'll show you how I swiped my brush in here. I just barely, just gently touched it. And when it went across my cheeks, if you go in here with a little bit of a heavy hand, you will get too much and it will come on like very, very intense. But yeah, it's really, really pretty. I really like that. All right, so let's go into mascara. So I picked up the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara in the color Dream Pop. So this is brand new too. So the three that are brand new are the Multi Glow highlighter. So there's two of these. The Dreams Luxury Palette and the mascara. So the mascara is in this berry brown color. Look at how pretty this is. So I have tried this on and I actually really like it. I really like the formula. So as you can see, the brush is flat on two sides, and then you have brushes like on the outer sides here. So what you do is you take the flat side and you put it up against your lashes like this, and then you get the mascara on there, and as you're getting it on there, you wiggle the combs through your lashes. So this isn't going to be an intense pop mascara. It's going to be, it's kind of, so it is a berry brown, but it's kind of like a burgundy mascara. And if you have light eyes like I do, like blue eyes, green eyes, this mascara will really make your eyes pop. Or, you know, make them look like it makes my eyes kind of take on like more of an aqua blue versus a baby blue. And I do like this formula, and I would be very interested in trying the black one to see how it looks on my lashes, because I have been really loving the way this builds. It's not va va voom volume, but it gives me like a nice definition and a nice volume, kind of similar to the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. So I'd be curious to try the black one. So with the mascara, without. So it's pretty good, huh? I was also worried that this might make my eyes look like I had, you know, like really red. Because sometimes when you use like, you know, too much of a berry, like with an eyeliner or a mascara, or like that burgundy, it kind of makes your eyes look red and like you're suffering from really severe seasonal allergies. But no, it doesn't. It's actually, it's very, very pretty, and I'm super happy with it. And I will be wearing this. And as a, you know, a first impression, when I first applied this the other day, I got some really good volume from the mascara. And usually, you know, when you first open a tube of mascara, it's kind of like, it needs to, you know, settle for a few days to kind of get, you know, a little bit more, get a little bit dry in the formula before sometimes you get a really good application. But no, this has been good from the get-go. So I'm just taking that flatter side and brushing it along my lashes to get some more mascara on there. And then I'm combing through with the comb so I can get a little bit more volume in my lashes and thickness, and then separating it. Okay, so there is the Dream Pop mascara. It's so pretty, guys. I really, really love it. I love colored mascaras. You know, it used to be like an 80s and 90s thing with these, you know, colored mascaras like teal and purple and pink and blue, and they just kind of died out. I see them popping up again slightly. But I remember like I did have that blue mascara, which was, I think it was before, was it before COVID or during COVID that Han Cosmetics came out with it, but they never released it again, and it was so, so pretty. So I did pick up the Pillow Talk lip cheat lip liner in medium. I do have the original Pillow Talk lip liner in the original formula. So what I'm going to do is I do have the Pillow Talk Matte Revolution lipstick. So I'm just going to go in with this original Pillow Talk lip liner and kind of just go on the outside of my lip line to cheat my lips. So this is more of, it's kind of like a peachy nude. And I love this lip liner. This is one of my favorite lip liners. And this one I just like to use to cheat my lip line a little bit. Okay, so I did that. And now I'm gonna go in with the medium. So the medium is new for me, and I'm gonna line my lips with this. They have 3 shades of the lip liners. They have, and the lipsticks. They have Pillow Talk, they have Pillow Talk Medium, and they have Pillow Talk, I think it's like Deep, or I think it's Deep. So there's 3 now, just depending on your skin tone. So the medium would be more for me, because I'm sort of a medium sort of skin tone. I'm actually, in the winter, I'm like medium to light, but in the summertime, I go more towards medium. Okay, so, but this medium lip liner looks more like my jam for a nude versus the other one, the other Pillow Talk lip liner. I just like to cheat with my lip line, since I have thin lips. So there's a couple of formulas I could have gotten for a lip product. I really wanted the collagen lip bath to put over the Matte Revolution. I only picked up the Matte Revolution. They had like the Superstar, but I tried it. It was like way too orange on my hand. And then they had the Hydrating Lips formula, but I went with the Matte Revolution because matte lipstick kind of enhances your lips to make them look a little bit fuller. And the color looked really pretty. So, and I was hoping that I could score a collagen lip bath in Pillow Talk to put over the top of it, but I wasn't able to. So I am just gonna wear this as a matte lipstick. It is really pretty, but what I've noticed is when I've seen this on models and people trying them on, the Pillow Talk looks actually a little bit more pink than what it does on me. On me, it's like a nice, very nice, like natural nude color, and I'm really, really happy with it, and looks really pretty. So here is the final look. I am gonna go do my hair, and then I will see you guys in a second to chat about these products and tell you my final thoughts on everything, all right? And then you can see what the look looks like with my hair down. You'll be able to see it a little bit better, I think. All right, guys, so I will see you in a second. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look. It's so pretty. I just really, really love it. Now, I do think this would be considered more of an evening look for me, just because this is a little bit intense for me to wear during the day. However, I could get away with it, but the Pillow Talk Dreams palette is so pretty. I love the mascara. I love the eyeliner. I love the highlighter and the blush. Like, this highlighter is pretty intense for me, but it looks pretty nice on my cheeks. It's not too dewy, too glowy, but if you do use this and you use a heavy hand with it and you have texture in your skin, it will enhance your texture. And I've noticed that, like, on the certain areas of my hand where I applied it a little bit heavier and there's texture there, it did really enhance it. So you want to be careful with that, especially if you're going to use it as a blush. So let's talk about it, shall we? So here is the Pillow Talk Multi Glow highlighter in Dream Light. Now, the packaging is so pretty. So the newer products come in these pink boxes. They're so pretty with the rose gold writing. And then the packaging of the Multi Glow highlighter is just so pretty. It's this pink opal essence, compact, so pretty. Let's open it up. So there it is. I really wish I could have gotten my hands on the lighter. I think it's called Dream Light or Romance Light. Sorry, this is Dream Light, Romance Light one, because that would have been really, really pretty too. I thought this was going to be too dark for me and too intense, but it actually looks really pretty because I used a light hand with it. Now, I think that this will look really nice in the summertime on my skin too. And then you can also use these as individual colors if you wanted to. You can use them as, you can use like these two as a blush. You could use these as a lighter highlighter. You can blend them together. You can use them as eyeshadows. So let's swatch them, shall we? So we have like this pink gold, a copper gold, a rose gold, and then a gold. So let's go with this pink gold first. And I'll swatch it right here for you. So I am wearing this actually as a brow highlight and in my inner corners. It's really, really pretty. Sorry, I would swatch this outside for you, but it's raining today and it's just, the lighting just wouldn't be good. So this is more of that copper gold. Here is the rose gold. So pretty. And then here is the true gold right there. So there's those for you. Now let me swirl it together so you guys can see what it looks like all together. So this is them all blended together. So you can see that's pretty deep. So what I did to apply this to my skin as a highlighter is I just took my brush and lightly ran it across all four just like this. And that's how I got this color. If I would have been a little bit more heavy-handed with it, it would have come out really deep like this, and it would have been way too dark for my skin. So you just want to, you know, be careful with this. You just want to make sure that you're using a light hand, unless you like that intensified look. If you like that super glowy, luminous look to your cheeks, the intense glow, then you can go a little bit heavy-handed with this, but a little goes a long ways. This will last you forever. I think there's like 7 grams of products in here, or 7 grams of product in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's like 7 grams. So there's a lot of product in here. So super, super pretty. Love the packaging. Just gorgeous highlighter. Like I said, I wasn't for sure if I was going to like this. I thought it was going to be too much for me, but I actually really, really love it. And I'm so happy that I picked it up. I'll probably be using some of those as eyeshadows too. Now let's talk about the Pillow Talk Dreams palette. Sorry. So this is a new release along with the multi-glow highlighter. So the Pillow Talk Dreams is more of like an intensified Pillow Talk palette. So I have the original Pillow Talk palette too. I did pick this up as well because I really have been eyeing this, and these are actually my first intro into Charlotte Tilbury. I've had my, this is like my second lip cheat Pillow Talk lip liner pencil, but this is the only thing that I have purchased from them, and I just never really was that interested in their products. But then when I saw that they released the Pillow Talk Party, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try out some other products. And I really wanted to get that Beautiful Skin foundation to try for you guys, but they were completely sold out of my color everywhere. I could not find it. I did get a sample of it and was able to try it on my skin, and it seemed like it would do really well, but I didn't have enough of the sample. It was more of like a color match sample, but it seems like it might be a really nice foundation. So as soon as it comes back in stock, I will definitely be picking that up. So here is the original Pillow Talk palette, and then here is the Pillow Talk Dreams palette. As you can see, it looks more like an intensified Pillow Talk palette. All right, let's swatch these, okay? So let's do the Dreams. These shades are all really, you know, really soft and buttery and creamy. They blend really well. So I barely even put my fingers on that. So I'm gonna do the 2 shimmer shades right here from the Pillow Talk Dreams palette. So we have the Prime shade, which is number 1, and then we have the Pop shade here. And then let's do the 2 mattes. So here's the 2 mattes. So this one is the Smoke shade, and then this is the Enhance shade. So really, really pretty. It's the palette that I'm wearing today. And I went by their instructions, and these mattes are just so easy to blend. Now the Pop shade is a little bit on the chunky side, and it does sort of, you can get fallout from it. However, that didn't happen to me. So let's swatch the original Pillow Talk palette. So I'm gonna go in with the 2 shimmers again. So here we have the lighter Prime shade. And then here is the Pop shade. As you can see, they're pretty light compared to the Dreams palette. So if you have fair skin, this will, I think, show up really pretty on you. It was really pretty when I wore it too. I really liked it for my skin tone. All right, so here is the Smoke shade, and here is the Enhance shade. So as you can see, the original Pillow Talk palette is a lot lighter than the Pillow Talk Dreams, and that's where I get the saying of like the Pillow Talk Dreams seems like an intensified original Pillow Talk palette. I hope those are showing up well. I'll try to get some better swatches for you guys and in another video. And I'll try to get some outside so you can see it. The lighting is kind of off here today because, like I said, it's raining. I do have my equipment light on, but it's just not as good because I usually like to use the window lighting too, just because it warms everything up a little bit more. At least, you know, it does for me. All right, I'm rambling. So those are the eyeshadow palettes. So the Pillow Talk Dreams is the new palette, and it's totally pretty. I love it. I think it looks gorgeous with my on my skin tone. Super, super pretty. So happy I picked both of those up. Now the next new item is the mascara. So this is the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes mascara in Dream Pop. It is sort of like it's a berry brown color. It looks burgundy right here because of my lighting, but I have it on my lashes right now. It's so pretty. I absolutely love this mascara. It's more of like a, you know, like a natural mascara on me, kind of like natural brown, versus it being like super burgundy-ish and like some like, you know, intense color like blue mascara. So it looks more natural, but it just pops my blue eyes a little bit more. I really, really love this formulation of this mascara. I love it so much. I definitely want to try the black one. I thought the brush would, you know, be awkward to use and put like too much mascara on your lashes, but it does not do that whatsoever. It's very easy to use. I definitely want to try the black mascara for sure because I do like the formula. It wears on me really nicely throughout the day. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't flake. It's just a beautiful mascara. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, but I think this one is a little bit more volumizing. So I love it. I love the color. If you have, you know, lighter eyes like blue or green, I think that this would really make your eyes pop. You can also layer this over black mascara, I believe, to kind of intensify it a little bit. I'll have to try that. I haven't tried it yet, but I do like this mascara. I will say though, if your lashes are straight, you want to curl them because this does not curl your lashes. I didn't curl my lashes when I applied it because I just don't curl my lashes because my lashes do have some natural lift in them already. And this didn't make them like straight or anything like that. So I love the mascara, really pretty, along with the Pillow Talk eyeliner. So this eyeliner, it stays on all day. Look, I have that on there. I've been trying to wash it off and I can't get it off all the way, even with soap. It stays put where you put it. When you first put it on, you can blend it out if you want to, but if you let it set, it's going to stay and it will not budge, just like the lip liners do that too. So there it is. It's a berry brown. Now this is a little bit deeper of a berry brown versus the mascara. This one kind of like, the mascara looks almost burgundy. And this is kind of, yeah, I guess they're both the same color from what it looks like here, but super, super pretty. I have the eyeliner on the outer corners of my eyes, and then I took the smoke shade and blended it into my lower lash line. So really, really pretty liner. Lasts all day. You can even put it in your waterline. I was scared that with the mascara and the Pillow Talk eyeliner that it was going to make my eyes look really red and bloodshot, like I'm having like a lot of issues like hay fever and stuff like that, but no, they did not. Super, super pretty. Now, I picked up the Pillow Talk Matte Revolution lipstick. I am wearing it today, and I am wearing it with the Pillow Talk Medium Lip Liner. So here is this lipstick. It's right here. It's so pretty, guys. Although I thought it was going to be a little bit pinker than what it actually is, because from what I've seen with others applying it in videos, and on Charlotte Tilbury's videos, it looks like it's going to be a little bit pinker than what it is, but it's actually a really pretty nude, and I'm so happy that I picked this one up. I do like this formulation. It doesn't dry out my lips. It just feels really nice and creamy still, but it gives your lips that fuller appearance. Now, here are the two lip liners. So here is the Pillow Talk Medium. I think like this is a really good match for me with this lipstick. That's what I'm wearing with it today. And then I have the original Pillow Talk lip liner. As you can see, it's just a little bit lighter. I really like this one to extend out my lip line or to cheat my lip line. It's really pretty. Now these lip liners go on really smooth. They're super creamy and they last. They just like stay where you put them, just like the eyeliner. So both are really pretty. I love both lip liners, and I have been gravitating more towards the medium these days as it looks really pretty with this lipstick. So pretty. Love. Blush. So I am wearing the Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic blush, and this is the original. Now they have two colors of this. They have the original and they have the intense. It's so pretty. I don't have a blush like this in my collection, and that's the reason why I picked it up. All my blushes are either peach or pink, and this is more of that like nude pink color, and I needed something like this in my collection. However, I was a little bit worried it may be too luminous for me, because that's the one thing what I've noticed with the Charlotte Tilbury looks is that they put a lot of emphasis on a lot of glow on the cheeks, and that's just not my thing. I don't like a lot of luminosity in my skin or that super highlighted cheeky look, because I do have texture, large pores, and that enhances the texture in my skin. And I just don't like it for it to be like, bam, like I'm shining so everybody can notice my skin and my cheeks. I just do not like that. I call it like the Instagram highlight. But anyway, so here's the blush. So they have a technique for the blush. So you swirl your brush on the outside to get the pigment, apply it to your cheeks, and then you use the center color to pop your cheeks. So the center color is more of a shimmer highlight, and then the blush has a little shimmer, but not much. It looks matte, but there is a little bit of shimmer to it, as you can kind of see that on my cheek here. So it is a really pretty color, and the intense one would be way too dark for me. If I got the intense one, it'd be more like a bronzy cheek versus this one being like a nude, like a beautiful nude, like flush to the skin, but it's really, really pretty. So this is my Charlotte Tilbury haul. I have to tell you, I am so in love with all these products. I'm so happy I made this haul. Now, I'll probably be picking up a few more things. Like there's a couple of lip products that I want to pick up. I was thinking about picking up the bronzer, but it's such a huge pan. I may be picking that up in the future, maybe when I get the foundation. The Beautiful Skin foundation. When I get that, I'll probably pick up the bronzer. It's a huge pan, but what I love about that is that it's refillable. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I guess I can use it on my body if I needed to too. But I did test the formulation on my hand and it seemed really, really pretty. So look for that to come. Now their setting powder, I am not going to pick up. I was thinking about it. It looks really nice. It feels really nice, but it does have parabens in it, and I'm just not comfortable with using parabens. I know even it's a powder product and, you know, it's a makeup. It's going to take a while for it to travel down into my, you know, bloodstream. But, you know, they find parabens in breast tissue, and I don't want to take that a chance because breast cancer does run in my family. So I was very careful at looking at all the ingredients in these products just to make sure that I was comfortable with using them on my skin. And all these products that I picked up here today, I'm totally comfortable with using them. I love them, and I highly recommend Pillow Talk for you. So that is it for this video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. I am sending you all so much love and light, and thank you for all your love and your continued support. See you soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.